So here's a story I've been wanting to tell for a long time. It's one of my favorite stories from the entire time I was living in the van. Back in the summer of 2017, I was doing this project called 27 Monuments. 27 Monuments, 27 Monuments, 27 Monuments, 27 Monuments, 27 Monuments, 27 Monuments, 27 Monuments. And I was zigzagging around the country trying to make one short film a day for these endangered national monuments. And I was driving myself into the ground, super exhausted, was probably going to drive off the road at some point. And my dad stepped up and decided to come with me, and he said he would...
I volunteered to be his driver, head cook, and scullery maid. So because I believe in this project, and because I love road trips, and because I wanted to spend a little time with Brent.
Anyway, so on this day in late June, we were in Giant Sequoia National Monument, which, home of some of the biggest trees in the world, and we were completely lost. A road was closed, apparently, and Google was telling us we could get to the tree we were trying to film by going down this narrow Jeep road. And this large van is rear-wheel drive only and not built for Jeep roads at all. And it led us down this circuitous path, just deeper and deeper and deeper into the woods. We're pretty lost, but at least we're not bored.
Would you call this dirt road sketchy or dodgy?
We'll go sketchy for this. And the whole way, the little road was getting narrower and narrower and steeper and steeper. And it had been raining recently, and there was mud everywhere. The van was sliding out when we were going down hills. That's a big-ass rut.
Fuck, we're dragging something. I think we stopped dragging it.
It was my anti-lock brakes, I think.
Oh, okay.
Let me get this real quick. Oh, yeah. At some point early on, my dad was like, look, I do not feel comfortable driving down this road, but if you want to do it, it's your van, it's your project, your business. And I was like, all right. So I was driving, and my dad, who was 70 at the time, would hop out of the van and pull branches out of the way and open cattle gates and stuff like that. And it was just wild to watch him so spry and nimble and, in full-on hero mode. Woo! We were going down these sections of road that were so steep, we knew even if we could turn around, we couldn't get back up them.
Oh, so steep. I hate this steep shit. Yeah. There's no way we can make it back up here.
And so we start heading down this thing through a cattle gate, and suddenly we get to the bottom of it, and oh, fuck. Fuck. Just pulled up to this. This may be what...
We won't go through that.
This may be what totally fucked looked like.
It's been damned.
Huh.
No, it's just going to be... We'll just get mired.
There was just no way my van was going to get through it. It was all mud. It was really deep. It was very wet. And I really thought the project was over. I thought my van was over. We were sliding a lot coming down. That's a steep-ass hill. And, we're not sure we can get up there. And also, there's nowhere to turn around.
I don't think there's any way to get up that hill. We could put a couple of these logs across.
Uh-huh. Maybe.
And then what?
So we started trying to pull these super waterlogged logs out of the road. And I was like, why did somebody do this? Why did somebody dam up this creek? And finally, I realized that nobody had done that intentionally. That had been a bridge that went over the creek, and it had washed out when some big rains had come down. So then we're like, okay, well, maybe we can actually pull these out and drain the swamp, right? And then relay it. And what ensued was just an hour plus of back-breaking labor. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Fucking bugs are intense. Oh, fuck.
We're draining the swamp.
Draining the swamp. I mean, some of these logs were gigantic, super, super heavy, completely waterlogged, and we were just dragging them out. And I was so impressed that my dad was able to do this at age 70.
Let's go spray ourselves some more.
Yeah. That is much, much better. Look how much lower that is. You can see where the water level was here.
I know. Okay, we still need to try to build a bridge.
And then we got to work, taking all those logs that we just pulled out and started to line them up, but now parallel with the river so it could flow through the logs. The sun had been setting. We were getting absolutely eaten alive by mosquitoes. And then it was the moment of truth. Let's do this. So you're going to stay here and guide?
I will guide.
Okay. Quick look at our handiwork here.
Pretty good.
Here we go. All right, here goes pretty much everything. So would you stand to the side so I don't run over you? Just start going. Here we go. Yeah, motherfucker! Woo! Woo! Holy shit! Oh man! It was just this extreme moment of elation. This feeling of accomplishment and this feeling of camaraderie with my dad that we had just done this really hard thing.
Yahoo! We be engineers!
Yeah! Oh man.
I'm not out of this yet, but I've been praying.
We still had to make it up the other side, and we came to another fork in the road and didn't know where to go still. And so eventually we just spent the night on this high plateau. Quick update. We are literally not out of the woods yet.
We found a rather impossible way to go. So anyway, we're on a kind of a hillock here, and we're going to spend the night. More will be revealed in the morning. In the meantime, it's good that we have a shower because we are covered with mud and mosquito bites.
Yep. Correct. That's where we camped last night. It's actually a pretty amazing campsite. If it hadn't been a little bit scary, it's because we know we're lost and we're not sure if we can get out of here. And eventually, using the little tiny GPS map on my watch, we managed to figure out how to get out of there the next day, and we made it to our big trees and got the photos and videos we needed, and then moved on to the next one. But that is one of my absolute most cherished memories of my time living in this van, and one of my most cherished memories of my time with my dad too. So there you go. I'm sure there's a moral of the story in there somewhere, but I don't know what it is. So thank you, Dad. Thank you, Van, and thank you for watching. Whoops. I think we came from the wrong place.